Every so often, a game announcement hits the community so hard, it sets the entire genre on fire. And that's exactly what Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls just did. Announced with a behind the scenes look, this isn't just another Marvel fighting game. This is something entirely new. A collaboration between Arc System Works, PlayStation Studios and Marvel Games. This is the game we never saw coming, and yet we are all secretly hoping for. This project combines the best of three worlds: the Marvel Universe, the precision of Arc's fighting game mastery, and the world-class production values of PlayStation Studios. Tag Fighter 4v4. A dream team of developers creating a game that could shape the future of fighting games. Let's break down everything we know about Tokon and why this is one of the most exciting announcements, at least for me. Marvel Tokon. Anyways, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls was unveiled during a special behind-the-scenes showcase, revealing the powerhouse collaboration behind the game. Arc System Works, known for titles like Guilty Gear, Strive, Dragon Ball Z, Fighters, is the developer, and PlayStation Studios and Marvel Games stepping up to co-produce. The game is set to launch on 2026 on PS5 and PC. This is a 4v4 fighter, but it's not your average team-based brawler. We're talking about Tag Fighter game system here. It lets you swap between a roster of 4 characters during the heat of the battle. Arxus designed it to be fast, visually stunning and accessible for players of all skill levels. And with their pedigree, you can expect jaw-dropping animations and fluid gameplay that make your heart race every time a character switches in. Now let's talk about visuals. Arx's signature art style is front and center here. Bold, dynamic animations that capture the raw energy. Characters look like they jumped straight out of the comic books into your screen, and the stages they look amazing. Not just backdrops. Each location is meticulously designed, driving from Marvel's vast universe, from the dark streets of Hell's Kitchen to the cosmic expanses of space. Now let's talk about what we know about the core gameplay mechanics. This game is built around a 4v4 system. You start with one main character, but you will have 3 assists ready to call in at any moment. But the cool part, you don't have to juggle 4 characters if you don't want to. If you prefer, you can focus on one fighter and strategically swap in assists when needed. But if you're feeling bold, Tokon lets you switch freely between all 4 characters in the heat of battle. This makes for a fluid, super fast-paced experience, and hopefully it will be rewarding for players of high skill level, those who actually master all the combo chains and character switching. Motion inputs are confirmed for veteran players who prefer the traditional feel of a classic fighting game, but Arxus isn't leaving newcomers behind. They've also implemented a streamlined modern control system. I would assume it will be along the same styles of modern controls from Street Fighter, and hopefully it doesn't sacrifice any depth. So, whether you're a hardcore Guilty Gear player or just a Marvel fan wanting to jump in for some tag battle, Tokon's systems should be able to cater for all kinds of players, and hopefully they strike this alluded perfect balance between complexity and accessibility. So let's talk about the roster. If you're like me, you've already started dreaming up your perfect team of Marvel heroes, right? Just me? Alright. We already saw 8 characters on the screen. Captain America, Doom, Spider-Man, Storm. A lot of fan favorites were immediately shown, and it's a good sign that they, in their reveal, showed 8 characters. Hopefully, this means the roster should be sizable. Of course, I already saw people hoping for characters. Magic I saw, Gambit people want, of course. If the community is any indication, even obscure picks like Nova and Moon Knight I saw some people want. So, let's see. Hopefully it's a giant roster. Definitely not just the mainstream heroes. Archers at the helm, you could expect some deep-cut characters. Maybe Mantis in there, Daredevil. The best part is that Marvel has an entire universe, a large universe to choose from. And there definitely shouldn't be any problem with choosing characters. In fact, I think they're spoiled for choice. And speaking of reactions to this, if you were following the news, you can see the hype is real. I saw Max having a full-on meltdown during the announcement.
What? What?
Reddit exploded with, speculation, memes. But I also want to talk about what this means for fighting games, the genre itself. PlayStation's involvement signals a big shift. They are not just sitting on the sidelines anymore, no, they are now in the ring, swinging hard. Fighting games genre has been a bit of a renaissance in recent years. Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8 and Dragon Ball FighterZ keep things fresh, and most importantly, they are selling well. So now hopefully with Tokon, we can have PlayStation and Marvel joining in on the fun. Arxus is no longer just a niche developer. They are setting the standard for what modern fighting games should look like. And the combination with Marvel's characters and storylines, oh baby, I can't wait to see where they go with this. I mean, imagine getting a full X-Men team, a full-on X-Men team, maybe the Sinister Six as a villain team. I will have so much fun. Hopefully, they go all in. Tokon could very well be the most important fighting game of the next decade. The blend of high-speed action, beautiful visuals, world-class roster. If everything goes right here, they could set a new standard, at least for the tag team fighters. And we're watching the game evolve before our eyes, and I'm here for it. Hey, so what do you think? Who's in your dream 4v4 team? Are you hoping to see the Fantastic Four or more X-Men characters? Maybe got a few surprise picks? Let me know in the comments below. Are you hyped for Tokon? Are we getting too excited before we have seen even real gameplay? Let me know. Make sure you like this video if you're hyped, and make sure to tell me if you're not. But hyped or not, subscribe for more news, and I will be following this game all the way to its launch. Thanks for watching, stay tuned.
我々のチームワークは絶対に破れない。マーベル・トーコンファイティングソウルズ